Hello everyone, Munish here from Car Sales and Finance, Auto House. Today we are not here to discuss about specifically a car. We are here to discuss today about financing, car loans, credit bureaus, credit reports, how the credit reports and credit bureau works in Canada. That is this really important information which everybody must know. In Canada, credit bureau plays a significant role in everybody's life, because anything you want to buy here, car, like car loans, house mortgages, like some people or some persons buy furnitures also on loan, credit cards, lots of things are there in Canada which can be taken easily when your credit score and your credit history and your credit bureau, of course, is strong. That's the important thing. If that is not strong, you can't buy anything. So that's what I said, that because this credit bureau plays a very significant role in everybody's life. So today in this video, we will be discussing about credit report generation, like how the credit report works in Canada. So in credit bureau, you have a credit score. In credit score, you have like different credit accounts, right? So I'll explain you in details also what the credit accounts are. Then payment history, that is a second thing. Then is the credit inquiries. Then you have debt levels, like your debt ratio. Then last but not the least, that is like public records. So we'll discuss in detail in few minutes everything. So first of all, the credit report generations. Credit score. What is a credit score? Credit score is a numerical representation of your all the histories what you have. That is called credit representation, like credit, like it's a worthiness of your credit. Actually, it's a worthiness of your credit. So credit score in Canada is somewhere between 300 to 900, right? You know, when we go to school or we write down any kind of test, right? We take any kind of test. So we have a score. Okay, 600 out of 900, 700 out of 900, 800 out of 900, 850 out of 900. It's a similar thing, right? The higher score you have out of 900 is better for you. This is called like credit score in Canada when you buy a car loan or you go for a mortgage. Second, we talk about credit accounts. So credit accounts is the information on the credit cards, your loans, your mortgages, all that stuff comes under credit accounts. We can see that when we pull the bureau, we can see that how many credit cards you have, what is the limit on the credit card, for how long you have those credit cards. Are you paying the payments regularly for those credit cards? Are you late for the payments or you're not late for the payments? All that stuff we can see that in credit bureau. Then third is our payment history. So that is, I just mentioned, payment history means like, are you or were you in the past 30 days late in your payments, 60 days late in your payment, 90 days late in your payment, and how many times? That is also, we can see that in the credit bureau, in your payment history. Then the third one comes up, credit inquiries. What the credit inquiries are, that how many times your credit has been pulled. That is called credit inquiries. Like some customers, they go dealership to dealership and just give the information, your full name, your date of birth, your address. These all three things are there on your driving license. These three things are enough to pull your credit. If you are giving these information to anybody, so means you are giving them the liberty to pull the credit with your permission or without your permission. Normally, any professional like we always take your signatures, take your permission before we pull your credit. Next is debt levels. So debt levels is also one of the important thing. Is we need to see that what is the debt ratio of each and every customer. On that basis, banks, they give the approval for the car loans. Same thing for the house mortgages as well. Then last is public records. Public records is what is public records is we can see that whether you have any kind of bankruptcy did it in the past, any consumer proposals, any kind of court judgments are there, or any collections. Collections means, suppose, just give an example, you have an Amex credit card, you have a TD credit card, they are keep sending you the bills and everything, and the customer is not paying those bills, and they send the bills, they send the letter, final letter, everything they send it. Then what the credit companies, credit card companies, they do, they send those amount, like suppose you owe, or a customer owes $10,000, $8,000, $6,000, so they're going to send that number to collection agencies to collect, and they will report to your bureau as well. So there are two kinds of bureau. Just to, sorry, I have to mention this thing in the beginning. There are two kinds of bureaus in Canada. One is called Equifax, another is a TransUnion. Normally, this is not mandatory, but normally banks, they go with Equifax, and the score you see that on your application on the app for Scotiabank, RBC, TD, or any other banks you have, those are normally go with TransUnion. TransUnion is comparatively higher than Equifax. So now, the most important thing before I wind up this video, the next video we're going to do that on credit score evaluation, how the credit score evaluates. Okay, so before we wind up this video, I just wrap up quickly on this one too. Some customers, they think, oh, they have a 750 score, that is excellent score, and they can get the approval. No, it doesn't work that way. The whole thing which I explained to you for the credit score, credit accounts, payment history, debt ratios, debt levels, and the public records, all these things together combined, that is called credit history, how you treated yourself in the past. This thing will decide whether you get the car loan approval or mortgage approval or no. These all things combined, not just the score. Because when we come to Canada, we got a kickstart also for a good score. That kickstart doesn't mean you will get the approval because you do not have the credit history in Canada. That is important. So we have to see that as well. So this is just to clarify to all the customers that credit score only does not mean that you will get the approval. I saw in my career 780 score, 770 score, I saw banks decline them. And I saw that 630 score, banks approved them. So this, you see the difference between 630 out of 900 score and 790 or 80 out of 900 score. These are two big numbers, right? Big differences there in these numbers too. So I mean to say, when we get for a car loan, it depends upon lots of things. And not only that, one more thing I need to mention, that car as well. What kind of car is that? What is the booking value of that car is? What is the selling price of the car is? What is the total financing amount is there? How much we are paying for the warranties or the gap protections or any other kind of back-end products? All those things also play a very, very important role in getting the approval for car financing. It's not just that, oh, you have a 750 score and you can get the approval for $80,000 car, $70,000 car, $50,000 car. No. Some people, they think when they put 50% down payment, we can get better rate of interest. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. So any kind of professional advice for car loans. So because I work as a car finance manager, so I know about car financing, not about the mortgages, but it's a similar thing. Bureau reports in a similar way for car loans and for house mortgages as well. So it's a similar way, not the same, it's a similar way. So if you want any kind of professional advice, you want a car financing anytime, so we can always help you. One of my team member will help you in buying the car, and I'm always here to help you for financing. 403-796-9101. Munish Bhatia from Car Sales and Finance Auto House. And never forget, give me a call, 403-796-9101. Take care, and we'll do the next video, same on the credit bureau as well, but that will be on a credit score evaluation and car loan application, how it works. We're going to do that video soon.